Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to you all. Today in the grade 6 for the subject science we are going to continue our lesson, that is lesson 2, air and water. Here we are learning the lesson from the chapter 6, that is conserving our resources, and we are at the page of 334 from this lesson. So please open the book and open the page that is 334 from your textbook. So now let's see what are the learning objectives of today's lesson. We are going to see about the droughts and floods. So here we are going to see about the droughts and floods. Also we are going to see about effect of drought in the fertile land, and lastly we are going to end up the lesson with the part that is about the Hurricane Katrina, the flooded Gulf Coast that we are going to see in the today's lesson. So let's see about the droughts and floods. So here we can say that the droughts and floods, they are the what you can say exactly the opposite terms of each other. And here you can see that a drought is the series of years in which rainfall is significantly below the average. We call it as droughts here, whereas the floods is an event in which the volume of water and flood crest is much above the average. So here you can see that the water here, and here the land, which is because of the no rainfall, or there is no significant rainfall is found here. So the land which we see here. Also we can say that there is considerable evidence that flooding events are increasing. However, flooding is not only occurring because of increased climatic variability, but land use changes have an equal and in some cases greater influence on stream runoff. It is the combination of precipitation events and changes in soil surface conditions that determine how much of the rainfall becomes surface runoff. Land use changes will result in less water infiltration and into soils and more surface runoff, resulting in higher and more frequent flood event in the lowland of watershed. And also we can say that in contrast about the droughts are primarily controlled by temperatures and lack of precipitation. The differences between these floods and droughts are here we can see in the pictures here. So here there is a picture for the droughts because of the not much of the rainfall is here, and you are going to see that there is no significant rainfall. So this is the condition of the land, which has been not the land for the agricultural purposes, or we can see that the condition of the land here. Whereas because of the more of the rainfall or much of the water, we can see the floods here. So here is the flood. Also we can say that the last part of the today's discussion is about Hurricane Katrina, the flood which was there in the Gulf Coast, and which was including New Orleans. So here Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf Coast in the early morning hours of August 29, 2005, and she made landfall as a Category 3 storm at 6 am. The damage was extensive, and it was 85% of New Orleans and was underwater after the levee system failed. So this is what we are going to discuss in our today's discussion about the Hurricane Katrina, the last part of this today's lesson. So here we can see the pictures for the Hurricane Katrina, which was there in the August 29, 2005. These are the pictures which you are looking here. So this is all about the lesson, and with this we are going to conclude here the lesson. I will be back with the new videos for the further part of the new lesson, and that will be in the next video. Till then, thank you and goodbye.